So Jermell Charlo recently revealed on the Last Stand podcast that him and Caleb Plant are aiming for a fight on the 31st of January. Now, we also know that Shakur Stevenson v Teofimo Lopez is going to happen on the 31st of January. So maybe this fight is going to be on the undercard of that. I don't know how much money Turkey's going to be throwing about for that one, but I think both guys are PBC fighters or have fought with PBC in the past. So, I mean, either way, it'll be a relatively easy fight to make from the promoter's standpoint, but it's if both guys want to fight and if they can agree on a payday. It's looking like they can, because, I mean, ultimately, Caleb Plant's not got a ton of ideas, and Jermell Charlo probably doesn't want a much tougher fight than Caleb Plant, if we're being honest. He probably doesn't want to fight. I don't know what his relationship is like with Crawford, if they're friends or not. Shiraz would be a tough fight for him, especially because he's been off for so long. He's had such a long layoff for, if I'm being honest, seemingly not really any good reason. He's had a crazy long layoff. And that's the thing, your ring rust is real. He came back, he won his last fight, and likely, to be honest, if he comes back and Caleb Plant fights Jermell Charlo how he fought Resendez, then Charlo's probably going to beat him as well. And so on back-to-back wins, at that point, he doesn't really need to be looking at, the big boy shots. Whether that be against an Mbili or a Shiraz or a Crawford, he needs to be looking at that, because it's getting to a point now, you can't be this young prospect forever. You need to bite the bullet at some point, and we need to really see. Now, Caleb Plant is a guy who's a former world champion. He's definitely at the level. But Charlo didn't fight Canelo. He didn't fight Benavidez. He didn't fight, if I'm being honest, he didn't fight a prime Caleb Plant. And he's not fighting the guys like Hamza Shiraz now. So you need to bite the bullet at some point and have one of these big fights. Because now at this point, a Caleb Plant fight isn't as big to me now as it was 5-6 years ago. Or 4-5 years ago. 3-4-5 years ago. When they were both undefeated before Caleb Plant lost to Canelo. And then again, the thing is for me, even when Caleb Plant lost to Canelo, I didn't really take too much away from Caleb Plant because I knew Canelo was better than him. And I knew Caleb Plant actually is a good boxer. People will say what they want to say about Caleb Plant, but in my opinion, he actually is a good boxer. But that performance against Resendez was awful, bro. Super flat, just showed nothing. And not saying that he showed nothing. He was trying, but Resendez just had all the answers. And that was Resendez' first ever 12-round fight, and he pretty comfortably beat Caleb Plant. So, the kind of Caleb Plant that we're going to be getting in this fight against Jermell Charlo on January 31st, we don't know. I'm willing to bet it's probably not going to be prime Charlo, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think of that fight. Do you think it's an exciting fight? Do you think it's a fight where the winner of this could go on to dominate 168? I don't think so. I think both guys are sort of past that point in their career. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.